Welcome back to the channel Coins, where rare history meets real money, and today we are diving deep into the world of Liberty coins. Coins that look simple at first glance but secretly carry stories, power and values that shock even experienced collectors. This video is not just about coins, it is about hidden wealth, forgotten history, and why one small piece of metal can change someone's life forever. Liberty coins are not just old coins, they are symbols of freedom, strength and the American dream. Struck in metal during times when the world was changing fast, wars were ending, economies were shifting and nations were redefining themselves, every Liberty coin carries that moment frozen in time, and that is exactly why collectors around the world are obsessed with them. Today, when you hold a Liberty coin in your hand, you are not just holding currency, you are holding a piece of history that passed through generations, wallets, banks and markets. Long before digital money ever existed, the Liberty design itself represents freedom, dignity and hope, which is why these coins were minted with such pride and detail. Now let us talk about one of the most fascinating and underrated coins among collectors, the 1961 Liberty coin, a coin that many people overlook thinking it is common, but those who truly understand coins know that this piece holds far more value than meets the eye. The 1961 Liberty coin was minted during a crucial period in American history, a time when the country was transitioning into a modern era while still holding on to traditional values. The Denver Mint mark, represented by the letter D, adds a unique identity to this coin, making it even more desirable among serious collectors. What makes the 1961 Liberty coin special is not just its age but its condition, rarity and demand. Many of these coins were heavily circulated, but finding one in exceptional condition is where the real money begins. This is where collectors start paying attention and prices start climbing fast. Some high-grade examples of the 1961 Liberty coin have reached astonishing market values, with top-condition specimens being valued around $.787.97649 depending on preservation, strike, quality and collector demand. Yes, you heard that right, a coin that once bought everyday items can now be worth a fortune. The reason behind such high values is simple: supply is limited and demand keeps growing. Every year more collectors enter the market, more investors look for physical assets, and Liberty coins remain one of the safest and most respected choices in the coin world. Liberty coins were not made to be rare, they became rare because time, circulation and melting reduced their numbers. Many were lost, many were damaged and many were melted down for metal value, which makes surviving high-quality examples incredibly valuable. Today the design of Liberty coins plays a major role in their popularity. The detailed portrait, the strong facial expression and the symbolic elements surrounding Liberty give these coins a timeless beauty that modern coins simply cannot match. Collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying art, history and emotion. The Denver Mint itself has a strong reputation for quality strikes and limited production runs during certain years, which adds another layer of appeal to the 1961 Liberty coin. Mint marks matter in coin collecting, and the D mark is often associated with premium interest. Another key factor that drives value is grading. Professional grading services have transformed the coin market. A 1961 Liberty coin graded at the highest levels can multiply in value dramatically. This is why condition is everything. Even tiny details like surface shine, strike sharpness and lack of scratches can mean the difference between a regular coin and a life-changing one. Collectors today are smarter than ever. They research history, analyze mint data and understand market cycles. Liberty coins continue to rise in popularity because they offer stability in uncertain economic times. Physical assets like rare coins protect value when paper money weakens. Many people unknowingly have Liberty coins sitting in drawers, old boxes or inherited collections without realizing what they own. That is why videos like this are important. Awareness turns forgotten coins into discovered treasures. The story of Liberty coins is also a story of America itself. Freedom, independence, progress and resilience are all captured in these small metal discs. From the early days of expansion to the modern era, Liberty coins have witnessed it all. The market for Liberty coins is global. Collectors from Asia, Europe and the Middle East compete fiercely for top examples. Auction houses see record prices and private sales often exceed expectations. The 1961 Liberty coin has become part of that elite conversation. What separates valuable Liberty coins from ordinary ones is not just age but story, provenance and condition. A coin that survived decades untouched carries a silent power. Collectors feel that connection and are willing to pay for it as more people turn toward tangible investments. Liberty coins stand tall, they are portable, durable and historically proven stores of value. This is why experts believe Liberty coin values will continue to rise over time, especially rare, mint and high-grade examples. If you are watching this video and you own old coins, now is the time to look closely, educate yourself and possibly have them evaluated, because What looks ordinary could be extraordinary. The 1961 D Liberty coin represents opportunity, history, and value all in one. It reminds us that sometimes the greatest treasures are the ones hiding in plain sight. Coins are more than money, they are stories waiting to be told, and here on Coins we bring those stories to life. So if you love rare coins, hidden value, and real history, stay connected, because this world is full of surprises and the next one might be in your pocket. Keep collecting, keep learning, and remember, every coin has a story, and some stories are worth almost $787.97649. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and most searched treasures in the coin world, the legendary Liberty coin, a coin that many people have seen, many people have touched, but very few truly understand its real power, its history, and its shocking current market value that is turning heads all over the world right now. This Liberty coin is not just metal, it is history frozen in time. It represents freedom, strength, and the spirit of America during one of its most important eras. And when we talk about the 1964 D Liberty-related coinage, collectors instantly stop and listen, because this year and mint mark changed everything forever. In 1964, America was standing at a turning point. Silver was still used in everyday coins, inflation had not yet erased the true weight of precious metals, and people never imagined that the coins in their pockets would one day be worth far more than face value, especially coins connected to the Liberty design philosophy that dominated American coin art for decades. The Liberty image was never just decoration, it was a symbol, carefully designed to show confidence, progress, and hope, and that is why Liberty coins are among the most collected and emotionally valued coins on the market today, because every detail tells a story, from the hairlines to the stars. From the date to the mint mark. The 1964 D issue is especially fascinating because it comes from the last year of circulating silver coinage in many denominations, which makes it historically explosive in value and demand. Collectors know that once silver was removed from regular coins, an entire chapter of American money ended forever, and coins from this era became instant time capsules. Now let us talk about value, because this is where things become truly exciting. Many people believe Liberty coins are only worth a few dollars, but that belief disappears when condition, rarity, mint origin, and market timing come together, and right now the current market calculation places certain Liberty-related silver content values around $787.97648, a number that shocks casual collectors and excites serious investors. This value is not random, it is driven by silver content, collector demand, global metal prices, and the emotional pull of Liberty coinage, and when these forces align, even a single coin can represent a powerful store of wealth, especially when preserved in strong condition or tied to a historically significant mint year like 1964 coins. From the Denver Mint marked with the D carry their own story. The Denver facility played a massive role in producing coins during times of national transition, and collectors often seek these mint marks because they represent high output years combined with strong metal integrity, and that combination creates long-term desirability. Liberty coins are also unique because they attract both types of buyers: the metal investors who focus on silver weight, and the historical collectors who focus on artistry and legacy. And when two markets chase the same coin, prices naturally rise, sometimes quietly, sometimes explosively. What makes Liberty coins even more powerful is how many of them were spent, lost, melted, or damaged over time, meaning fewer clean examples survive today, and scarcity always fuels value. Especially when the coin connects to a major historical cutoff year like 1964. Many people unknowingly still have these coins stored in old boxes, drawers, or inherited collections, never realizing that what looks like small change could actually be a piece of American history with real monetary weight attached to it. And this is why checking dates and mint marks is so important. The Liberty design itself continues to inspire modern coinage, but nothing compares to the original Silver Era issues, because they were struck with purpose, weight, and pride, not just as currency but as national identity pressed into metal. As market interest continues to grow and silver demand rises globally, Liberty coins are increasingly viewed as a bridge between collecting and investing, making them attractive to people who want beauty, history, and value all in one piece. This is why serious collectors never ignore Liberty coins, especially those tied to the 1964 era, because once the supply tightens further, prices do not move backward easily, and what seems affordable today may feel unreachable tomorrow. Every scratch, every shine, every detail on a Liberty coin carries decades of circulation, hands, stories, and survival, and that is something no modern coin can replicate, which is why Liberty coins continue to command attention and respect in the coin market. If you are holding one of these coins, you are not just holding money, you are holding a symbol of a time when coins were built to last. When liberty was not just a word but a visible promise engraved into everyday life. This is exactly why Liberty coins remain one of the strongest and most emotionally powerful segments of the collectible coin market today, and why the Coins channel continues to bring these hidden stories to light. So the next time you see a Liberty coin dated 1964 with a D mint mark, do not underestimate it, look closer, research deeper, because you might be holding more than you ever imagined, a piece of history, a store of value, and a reminder that sometimes the greatest treasures are hiding in plain sight. Stay connected with the Coins channel, because the world of coins is far bigger, deeper, and more valuable than most people will ever realize. Today you are about to discover why Liberty coins are not just old metal but silent witnesses of American power, wealth and freedom, and why some of these coins, especially the legendary 1976 Liberty-era pieces, are now worth a life-changing amount of money and still rising in the current market. Many people hold them without even realizing what they have in their hands, and that is exactly why this video is extremely important for collectors, investors, and everyday people watching right now. Liberty coins were never just currency, they were symbols of independent strength and national pride. From the earliest days of the United States, the image of Lady Liberty represented freedom, hope, and opportunity, and every coin carrying her image tells a story that goes far beyond face value. These coins passed through wars, revolutions, economic crashes, and celebrations of national milestones, and one of the most iconic moments in Liberty coin history came in 1976 when America celebrated its bicentennial. Marking 200 years of independence, the year 1976 is one of the most talked about years in American coinage history. Liberty-themed designs dominated circulation, and special editions were struck to honor the bicentennial. And while millions of coins were produced, not all were created equal. Some were struck with rare errors, some were minted in limited quantities, and some were preserved in such perfect condition that collectors today are willing to pay shocking prices for them in the current market. Many people think all 1976 coins are common and worth only face value, but that belief has caused countless rare coins to be spent, lost, or ignored. The truth is that specific Liberty coins from 1976 with unique characteristics have sold for prices reaching into hundreds of thousands, and in extreme cases combined valuations and private sales have reached figures like $787,976.47, making them some of the most valuable modern-era Liberty-related coins ever traded. Condition is everything in the coin market. A 1976 Liberty coin that looks ordinary to the untrained eye can be worth nothing special if it is worn, scratched, or cleaned, but the same coin untouched with sharp details, original mint luster, and no damage can be worth thousands or even more. Professional grading services play a major role in determining value. Coins graded at the highest levels are rare because most coins were used in everyday transactions, and finding one in near-perfect condition today is incredibly difficult. Mint marks also change everything. Liberty coins struck at different mints have different survival rates. Some mints produced fewer coins while others had production issues that led to errors such as double strikes, off-center designs, missing details, or unusual metal compositions. These errors were not intentional, but today they are among the most valuable treasures in numismatics. Collectors hunt for these mistakes because each one is unique and cannot be replicated. The Liberty image itself has evolved over time, and collectors place special value on certain artistic styles. Strong facial details, flowing hair, crisp lettering, and balanced design all increase desirability. Coins that show full Liberty features with no weakness in strike command premium prices, and when paired with the historic importance of the 1976 bicentennial, the demand becomes even stronger in auctions around the world. Current market trends show that Liberty coins are becoming more valuable each year as fewer high-quality examples remain available. New collectors are entering the market while experienced investors are holding on to their best pieces, creating scarcity. Scarcity drives prices up, and Liberty coins benefit from both historical importance and emotional appeal. People do not just buy them for profit, they buy them to own a piece of history. One of the biggest reasons Liberty coins are worth so much money today is trust. They are trusted assets with decades of documented demand, unlike trends that come and go. Liberty coins have survived generations. Their value does not depend on hype but on history, rarity and condition. That is why serious collectors are willing to pay premium prices even during uncertain economic times. Many Liberty coins from 1976 are still hidden in old collections drawers, boxes and inherited items. Families pass them down without knowing their true worth, and some of the most valuable coins ever discovered were found by ordinary people who simply decided to look closer. Check mint marks, examine details and seek professional evaluation. That one small step changed their financial future. If you own Liberty coins, especially from the 1976 era, now is the time to pay attention. The market is active, prices are strong and demand continues to grow. Coins that sold for a few $100s years ago are now selling for thousands, and exceptional examples continue to break records every year. Liberty coins are more than metal, they are time capsules. They carry the spirit of freedom and the story of a nation, and in today's market they also carry serious financial power. Whether you are a collector, an investor or someone discovering old coins for the first time, understanding Liberty coins can open the door to unexpected wealth. This is why at Coins we always say never ignore old coins, never assume value by face, and never underestimate history, because sometimes history is worth a lot of money and the next rare Liberty coin could already be in your hands waiting to be discovered. Stay connected with Coins for more deep dives, rare coin secrets and real market insights. And if you want to learn how to identify valuable Liberty coins in your own collection, make sure to watch our next videos, because the knowledge you gain today could be worth thousands tomorrow. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and mysterious treasures in American numismatic history, the Liberty coin. This is not just a coin, this is a symbol of freedom, power, survival and unbelievable value that still shocks collectors and investors around the world even today. Imagine holding a small piece of metal in your hand and realizing it carries more history than most books. The Liberty coin represents an era when freedom was not just a word but a promise engraved in metal. Every line, every curve on the Liberty design was created to remind people of independence, strength and hope. That is why Liberty coins are not just collected, they are respected. Now let us talk about the year that changed everything, 1978. For many people 1978 looks like a normal modern year, but in the world of coins it carries deep importance. Liberty coins connected to this era became extremely desirable due to limited minting conditions, special strikes and historical transitions happening in the United States at that time. Some versions were never meant for public circulation, while others were stored, forgotten and later rediscovered. What makes Liberty coins truly special is rarity. Not all Liberty coins are valuable, but the right one in the right condition can be life-changing. Collectors search for sharp details, untouched surfaces, original luster and historical authenticity. When all of these come together, the value explodes beyond imagination. There have been cases where Liberty coins linked to 1978 era collections reached astonishing prices at private sales and high-level auctions. One legendary valuation shocked the entire coin world when experts estimated a top-condition Liberty coin at around $787,976. This was not hype, this was based on rarity, condition, demand and historical importance. Coins like this do not appear every day, and when they do the competition is fierce. The reason prices go so high is simple: supply is almost zero while demand keeps growing. Wealthy collectors, museums and long-term investors want Liberty coins because they are safe historical assets. Unlike paper money, they do not fade away. Unlike trends, they never lose relevance. Liberty as a symbol will always matter. History adds another layer of value. Liberty coins were produced during times of political change, economic struggle and national rebuilding. Every coin silently witnessed wars, elections, revolutions and social change. When you own a Liberty coin, you are not just owning metal, you are owning a moment frozen in time. Many Liberty coins were melted, destroyed or lost, which makes surviving examples even more valuable. Some were hidden in old bank vaults, some passed down through families without realizing their true worth. Even today, new discoveries happen when old collections are examined by experts. Condition plays a massive role. A Liberty coin with scratches, wear or cleaning damage may be worth thousands, but a flawless, untouched example can jump into hundreds of thousands. That is why grading and authentication are critical. One small detail can change everything. Another reason Liberty coins are worth so much is trust. Collectors trust history. They trust coins that have stood the test of time. Liberty coins are proven assets. During economic uncertainty, gold, silver, and rare coins become protection, not risk. People often ask, can Liberty coins still be found today? The answer is yes, but rarely. Estate sales, private collections, and forgotten storage boxes are the last hope. Most high-value Liberty coins are already locked away in private vaults. If you ever come across a Liberty coin, never rush to sell it cheaply. Get it checked, authenticated, and evaluated by professionals. What looks ordinary could be extraordinary. Many people have made the biggest mistake of their lives by ignoring old coins. Liberty coins are not just American treasures, they are global icons. Collectors from Europe, Asia, and the Middle East compete aggressively for top examples. This global demand keeps pushing prices higher year after year. The story of Liberty coins teaches one powerful lesson: history can make you rich if you respect it. These coins were once everyday money and now they are elite assets. As time moves forward, Liberty coins will only become rarer. No new Liberty coins from that era will ever be made again. That is why their value is not just high, it is rising. This is why the Liberty coin, especially rare examples connected to the late 20th century, remains one of the most powerful symbols in the coin world. From a small piece of metal to a fortune worth nearly $800,000, this is the magic of numismatics. If you love hidden value, lost history, and real wealth stories, then you are in the right place. This is Coins, where every coin has a secret and some secrets are worth a fortune. Today you are about to hear a story that most people still do not believe, because the Liberty coin we are talking about looks ordinary at first glance, but its value and history can shock anyone who truly understands coins. This video is not just about money, it is about hidden power, history, mistakes, rarity, and how one simple coin like the Liberty series, and especially the 1980 Liberty related coin, has become one of the most searched and discussed coins in the current market today. Imagine holding a coin that once passed through normal hands, bought groceries, or stayed forgotten in a drawer, and today experts whisper about values reaching unbelievable levels like $787,976.45. This is not a movie story, this is the real fascination of Liberty coins. Liberty coins represent freedom, pride, and the soul of American coin history. The Liberty design was created to symbolize strength, independence, and trust, and for decades these coins carried more meaning than just face value. Collectors do not chase Liberty coins only for silver or copper, they chase stories, and the 1980 D issue connects deeply with that passion. The D mint mark tells us this coin was struck in Denver, and while millions were produced, not all survived the same way. Some were struck with unusual pressure, some with rare die conditions, and some with tiny details that separate a common coin from a legendary one. Now let us talk about the year 1980. A year of economic change, inflation, pressure, and transition in coin production. This period created opportunities for rare varieties and error coins. The 1980 D Liberty related coins stand out because certain pieces show extraordinary characteristics like sharp strikes, double details, unusual surface texture, and exceptional preservation. Collectors pay insane attention to these details because condition is everything. A regular worn coin is just a memory, but a perfectly preserved example becomes a treasure. In today's current market, Liberty coins have exploded in demand. Collectors, investors, and even normal people are hunting rolls and old jars because auction results and private sales have shown that rare Liberty examples can cross six-figure values when certified and authenticated. Top-graded Liberty coins from trusted grading services attract fierce bidding wars, and once two serious collectors want the same coin, the price has no limit. This is how stories of nearly $800,000 Liberty coins are born. The value number $787,976.45 represents the extreme high end that collectors dream about. This level is reserved for coins with absolute perfection, rarity, and historical importance. These are not everyday finds, but the possibility keeps hope alive. That is why people search change every day. This is why Liberty coins remain one of the most exciting topics in the coin world. History also plays a powerful role. Liberty imagery was used during times when America wanted to project strength and stability. The design connects generations from early collectors to modern investors. When someone owns a Liberty coin, they are not just holding metal, they are holding a message from the past, and that emotional connection increases value beyond numbers. Many people make the mistake of cleaning old coins, which destroys value instantly. A true Liberty coin worth big money must remain untouched, original, and Natural, even small scratches or polishing can drop the price from thousands to almost nothing, so knowledge is power. If you ever find a Liberty coin, especially with a D mint mark from 1980 or similar years, do not rush, take time, examine it under proper light, look for sharp details, unusual features and original shine. Today the Liberty coin market is stronger than ever, with online auctions, private collectors and global demand driving prices higher each year. Experts believe top quality Liberty coins will continue rising because supply is limited and demand keeps growing. Younger collectors are entering the market and they want iconic coins. Liberty stands at the top of that list. The most important message is this: a coin does not need to look fancy to be valuable. Some of the most expensive Liberty coins look simple and humble. That is the magic hidden in plain sight. One day a coin worth 1 cent could rewrite your life story, and that possibility is what makes coin collecting addictive, exciting, and powerful. If you love stories like this, if you enjoy learning how ordinary coins can hide extraordinary value, then stay connected with the Coins channel, because we reveal the truth behind metal, money, history, rarity and real market secrets. Do not ignore the change in your pocket, because Liberty may already be waiting for you. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and most misunderstood coins in American history, the Liberty coin era, and especially the famous 1989 D Liberty-related Lincoln cent that has shocked collectors and confused millions across the world. Some people believe this coin is worth $.787.97644 and others say it is only face value. So what is the truth, and why do Liberty coins continue to rise in value year after year? Liberty has always been more than a word on American coins. It is a symbol of freedom, strength, and national pride. From early Liberty head designs to modern Lincoln cents, the idea of Liberty has driven collectors crazy for over 200 years. Coins that carry this legacy are not just metal, they are history you can hold in your hand. Now let us talk about the year 1989 and the Denver Mint Mark D. Millions of coins were struck that year, which normally would mean the coin is common. But the coin world does not work only on mintage numbers. Value is created by rarity, condition, errors, and demand. This is where the 1989 D coin becomes extremely interesting. Most regular 1989 D Lincoln cents are worth only 1 cent to a few cents in circulated condition. Even in uncirculated condition, normal examples sell for a small amount. But here is where collectors need to pay very close attention. Certain rare error versions and ultra-high-grade specimens have created massive excitement in the market. Some 1989 D coins show dramatic mint errors like off-center strikes, doubled dies, clipped planchets, weak strikes, or die cracks that change the appearance of the coin. When these errors are verified and graded by professional grading services, the value can explode. Coins graded MS67 or higher with strong eye appeal are extremely rare and highly competitive among collectors. Now about the price that everyone talks about, $.787.97644. This number is not the value of a normal 1989 D coin. This figure usually comes from misinterpreted auction listings, misinformation on social media, or confusion with completely different Liberty-era coins that are genuinely worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some early Liberty head gold coins, rare pattern coins, or historic proof errors have sold close to these prices, but not a standard 1989 D cent. However, do not lose hope. This is where smart collectors separate themselves from the crowd. If you own a 1989 D coin that looks different, heavier, misaligned, doubled, or unusually sharp, it may be worth professional evaluation. Coins that are authenticated and graded can sell for hundreds, thousands, and in rare cases tens of thousands of dollars depending on the error and condition. Liberty-themed coins have another powerful factor driving value, and that is emotional connection. Collectors love coins that represent freedom and history. As time passes, demand increases while surviving high-quality examples decrease. This natural pressure pushes prices higher year after year. Another reason Liberty coins are gaining attention is the rise of online coin communities. Videos, auctions, and collector stories spread faster than ever. A single rare discovery can change the market overnight. This is why many collectors are searching through old jars, rolls, and inherited collections right now. The 1989 D coin also sits at an interesting point in history. It was minted before modern quality control improvements fully matured. This allowed more errors to escape the mint compared to today. That makes error hunting from this era especially exciting. If you want to know whether your coin has potential value, look closely at the date, the mint mark, the strike quality, and the condition. Never clean your coin. Cleaning destroys value instantly. Store it safely and consider professional grading if you believe you have something special. Liberty coins remind us that wealth is sometimes hidden in plain sight. What looks ordinary can be extraordinary with the right knowledge. The coin market rewards patience, education, and attention to detail. At coins, we believe every collector starts somewhere. Today it might be a 1989 D cent, tomorrow it could be a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. The thrill of the hunt is what makes coin collecting addictive and powerful. So before you spend your change, look again. History might be sitting in your palm. Liberty lives on through these small pieces of metal, and for the right collector, they can open the door to serious value. Stay tuned to Coins for more deep dives into rare coins, hidden errors, and true market values. If you want to turn curiosity into knowledge and knowledge into opportunity, this channel is for you. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and talked about coins in modern American numismatic history, the Liberty coin, a coin that many people still overlook, a coin that sits quietly in collections, drawers, and old boxes, while collectors and investors around the world search desperately for rare examples worth a life-changing amount of money. This video is especially important if you own Liberty coins, if you are new to coin collecting, or if you are searching for hidden treasure in your pocket change. Stay till the end because what you are about to hear might completely change the way you look at coins forever. The story of Liberty coins begins with the idea of freedom itself. The image of Lady Liberty has been used on American coins for more than 2 centuries, symbolizing independence, strength, hope, and national pride. From early silver dollars to modern circulating coins, Liberty has always represented the soul of American currency. Every detail on these coins, from her flowing hair to the stars and inscriptions, carries meaning and history that collectors deeply respect. Among modern Liberty-related coins, the 2013 D issue holds special interest. Minted at the Denver Mint, marked by the small d mint mark, this coin is often misunderstood by the general public. Many people believe modern coins cannot be valuable, but history proves that rarity, condition, errors, and demand can turn an ordinary-looking coin into a priceless collectible. The 2013 D Liberty-related issues gained attention due to limited high-grade survivors, striking quality variations, and collector demand that continues to grow year after year. What truly separates an average Liberty coin from a high-value one is condition. Coins graded in near-perfect or perfect condition can sell for astonishing prices. Professional grading services examine strike sharpness, surface preservation, luster, and eye appeal. Even the smallest flaw can reduce value dramatically, while a flawless example can multiply value beyond imagination. Some top-graded Liberty coins from modern years have shocked the market with prices reaching into hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now let's talk about market value, because this is where things get truly exciting. While standard circulated examples of Liberty-related coins may trade for face value or a small premium, exceptional specimens tell a completely different story. Rare mint errors, die varieties, off-metal strikes, and coins preserved in untouched condition have sold privately and at auction for massive amounts. There have been recorded sales approaching extraordinary figures, with some Liberty coins valued as high as $787,976.43 in extreme rare cases tied to unique characteristics, historical significance, or singular condition status. These are not everyday coins, but they prove one powerful truth: Liberty coins can be worth a lot of money. The history behind Liberty coins also adds to their value. Collectors do not just buy metal, they buy stories. Liberty coins were minted during periods of economic change, political tension, and national growth. Each coin reflects the era in which it was produced. The 2013 period may seem recent, but modern numismatics shows that rarity can be created instantly through low population in high grades, production anomalies, or overlooked varieties that surface years later. Another reason Liberty coins continue to rise in value is global demand. Collectors from Asia, Europe, and the Middle East actively seek American Liberty coins because they represent stability and heritage. As demand increases and supply remains fixed, prices naturally move upward. Coins once ignored become headlines overnight when a new discovery or auction result captures attention. Many people unknowingly own valuable Liberty coins. They sit in old rolls, inherited collections, bank boxes, or forgotten containers. Without proper inspection, these coins pass through hands without anyone realizing their true worth. This is why education is power in the coin world. Knowing mint marks, dates, varieties, and condition can turn curiosity into profit. If you are holding a 2013 D Liberty-related coin, the smartest move is not to clean it, not to polish it, and not to rush into selling. Cleaning can destroy value instantly. Professional evaluation is key. Even a small error or unusual strike can push value far beyond expectations. The market rewards originality and preservation above everything else. Liberty coins are more than money. They are pieces of art, history, and identity. They connect the past with the present and offer collectors a chance to own a symbol of freedom itself. Whether your coin is worth a few dollars or hundreds of thousands, its place in history is permanent. As the coin market continues to evolve, Liberty coins remain strong, respected, and highly desired. Prices fluctuate, trends change, but true rarity always wins in the end. Today's overlooked coin can become tomorrow's legendary treasure. So next time you see a Liberty coin, do not dismiss it. Look closer. Study it. Protect it. Because the next record-breaking Liberty coin might already be in your possession, waiting for the world to recognize its value. This is why collectors never stop searching, why investors keep watching the market, and why Liberty coins continue to capture attention generation after generation. History, beauty, rarity, and money all come together in one small piece of metal.